What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster Platinum playthrough. Guys, we're now on part number 17, and we are in the Giant of Babel. Now, fair warning, everything in this video is missable, okay? You have one chance, and one chance alone to get everything in this area. That means all bestiary entries, all treasure chests. So make sure you actually get everything before you do the final boss. Now smash that like button and let's jump into it, shall we? So the first part of this is just going through the first couple of zones. Now I did mention it in the last video as well, but just for transparency, I will also mention the bestiary enemies in here. We have 135, the Beamer, 136, Centaurian, 137, Mech Soldier, 138, Searcher, 140 Giant Soldier, and then 141 Mech Dragon. Now, about Mech Dragon. Mech Dragon will only spawn in the final area right next to the boss, okay? And you need to get Mech Dragon before you kill the boss. Once you kill the boss, it is not obtainable anymore, so do definitely be careful with that. Now, going through the actual giant isn't actually that daunting, to be honest. It's a little bit long, you know, and there are 8 treasure chests to obtain, but all in all, it's actually really not that bad. It's not a super long area or anything like that. Probably the hardest part of going through this zone is actually just going to be getting the bestiary, pretty much. But even then, we're gonna get through it quite quickly, quite easily, and then we just have a couple of side quests to do, and then it's on to the final area of the game, the Lunar Subterrain. Now, the Lunar Subterrain is most definitely going to have one of the most annoying things ever in it, because we need to get the Princess Flan in that area, which is gonna suck. You know what doesn't suck though? You can get an OnlyFlans t-shirt using the link down below in the description. It's like, it's really cool merch, and who doesn't like supporting OnlyFlans, right guys? But yeah, primalstore.net, go take a look. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got mugs, we got glasses, we got stickers. I want to say we don't have mouse mats anymore, unfortunately. We had to stop doing them. But yeah, I've actually gone back in and I've lowered the price across the board. I didn't realize the default prices on the site were so freaking expensive, so I've gone in. All the prices now are massively lowered. So if you've looked at the merch, you know, maybe like a week or two ago or anything like that, definitely worth taking a look and checking out the new prices for things. It's a lot more fair, because some of the prices were, yeah, pretty messed up, to say the least. But that is all now fixed, okay? So yeah, go take a look. Alright, with that said, let's talk about what we are going to be doing. So obviously we're going to go through the Giant of Babel. We are going to get absolutely everything in here. Then we're going to do some side quests, and then it's on to the Lunar Subterrain, okay? Now, with that said, there's not a whole lot left to do. Probably maybe 2-3 videos, depending on, you know, encounter RNG and stuff like that. But all in all, there really shouldn't actually be that much left to actually go. So we should be done very soon. Now, obviously, I am recording this, you know, slightly ahead of time, because I want this series, well, I say series, you know, as in FF4 and that. I want FF4 done before I start the 24/7 FF live stream. So we have to do this now, basically. We have a few more little things to do, obviously, and then we will be starting that. In fact, by time, well, if you're watching this video on Patreon, because obviously Patreon does have early access. By the way, the tier for early access has been lowered. If you want the early access on Patreon, it's now the £5 tier and above. So basically, literally every tier gets early access on Patreon now. So, you know, if you want to really help support the channel other than merch and get early access, then you can do that as well. But yeah, so obviously if you're watching this on Patreon, you're going to see this earlier than YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, the 24/7 live stream should have officially started now. Should. Like, all being well, barring any unforeseen horrible problems, it should have started now. So we can hope that is running in full swing. I've done a little bit of, you know, like a little bit of math and that using a lovely spreadsheet. At the start of the series, okay, including FF4, there is going to be over 600 hours. Over 600 hours of content in that stream. That is freaking crazy, isn't it? That is actually freaking crazy, man. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely great. 600 hours of content is going to be in that stream at the start. That's only at the start. Obviously, you know, we're gonna add FF5 in there, FF6 in there. We're gonna do 7 Rebirth when that comes out. So, you know, there's gonna be a lot of content going in that stream for sure, and it's gonna be great. It's like my goal, really, and I wanna see what people think about this. So my goal, really, I want this 24/7 FF stream to have literally every Final Fantasy game in it. Okay, I want it to have every single Final Fantasy game, because it's gonna be great, you know. And that's not all just numbered titles. I'm on about like spin-offs and everything, you know. I want everything in there, and that's gonna be a long-term goal for the channel, I think, for sure. Right, now that we have that treasure chest, though, that should be all of them. Yep, 8 out of 8 treasure chests, so we are done with the treasures now. So let's just take a look at the bestiary real quick. We want to make sure we have everything right now other than Mech Dragon. Okay, Mech Dragon is the only one we don't care about just yet. So we've got 135 Beamer, yep, Centaurian, Mech Soldier, Searcher, and then we need Giant Soldier, yep, we have that. So we are just missing 141 now, which is the Mech Dragon. We can't get that just yet. We need to wait until the next. What the fuck? That shouldn't be findable in here. That shouldn't be findable in here. That should be in the next area. That should be in the next zone, because we're only on the inner path right now. That should be in the stairwell. What? Okay, that's weird, but I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not going to complain about that at all. So we have a little shop here as well if you want to buy some stuff. Shurikens are pretty good throwing items, but we're not going to buy any of them. We are, however, going to step on the little blue dot. We're going to heal on up with a cottage, save, and then we're going to move on. I guess we don't need to go farm for a Mech Dragon now because we somehow got it in the wrong area. I have no idea how that happened. I really don't have any idea how that happened, but I am certainly not going to complain about it. So with that said, let's go on up and head on into the next zone. This is going to be the Stairwell of the Giant, and we're going to have a couple of bosses in here. Okay, there are going to be a good couple of bosses. Wow, he actually spawned a Mech Dragon as well. Damn. Yeah, that enemy should be incredibly freaking rare, so I have no idea what's going on. Oh no, I got good RNG on that. Why do I feel the Flan Princess is gonna give me horrible RNG now? Dude, that's gonna suck. That's gonna really suck, that is. Oh, I really hope we get good RNG on the Flans now, because that's probably just murdered us. Right, so this is Stairwell of the Giants. Normally this is the area you would farm the Mech Dragon in, but we somehow got it earlier, don't know why, but hey, it's fine. So let's just move on up and we'll do the first boss. You have come at last. You cannot stop the Giant of Babel. Now is the time. for the death of you all. So this is the 4 elemental lords. We've obviously already killed these, but Zima's blessed them with a second life, so we're gonna have to fight them all over again. The only difference is things are a little bit different this time around. So we are basically fighting them as one encounter, if that makes sense. It is basically one encounter. However, we're gonna do this very differently to before. So we're going to spam Holy, we're going to spam Bahamut, we're going to spam Flare, and we're going to spam attacks, pretty much. Oh, why did that heal him? That should not have healed. Why did Holy heal him there? That doesn't make any sense. That should most definitely not have healed. Okay, sure, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Man, I love how strong Bahamut is. You know what? If you're gonna do that. Oh, he cursed me. Damn. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and heal that sooner. There we go. Yeah, we've already got what we're doing. This is all we're going to be doing all fight now. Summoning Bahamut, using Flare, attacking with Cecil and Edge. And Rosa can kind of just do anything, you know. It's like, at least we got rid of the curse. I mean, I could use Holy on Cognizio, because he definitely does not absorb Holy. He most definitely does not absorb Holy whatsoever. So, Holy should work just fine on him. Although, then again, Skarmalian shouldn't have done it either, so I'm not sure why. But in that case, let's just put Rosa on Kyurga duty and turn Auto on. Actually, let's have Edge use an Ether, no, a Dry Ether on Fusoria. Just so we can get a couple more flares out, I think. And then once Edge gets his next turn, we'll turn Auto back on. And then we can just laugh our way through this. Right, attack, there we go, Auto. Right, now we just have to slowly make our way through. This is also not the final boss in this place, by the way. Right after this boss, we're actually going to have to do another boss. I know. And the next boss is a little different. Okay, we have to actually be a little bit careful in the next boss, because it will basically be 3 enemies in one fight, and if we kill 2 enemies first, the third one will respawn the first 2 enemies, and it will kill 2 of our party members. Okay, so we do have to be a little bit careful in the order that we kill things. We also cannot use AoE attacks. We also cannot use AoE attacks for safety reasons. So we need to be careful on that front. Master Zimas. Well, the 4 elemental lords are dead again, and we're going to get a trophy for that as well. Please, one last chance. You've already had enough chances. We have failed again. Of course you have. Farewell, Valiant. Right, okay, that's that boss done. There's the rematch trophy. We're going to use a couple of ethers right now on Fusoria, Rosa, and Rydia just to get our MP back. And then we're going to move on into the next section. So this is CPU of the Giant. This is basically the final area. Make sure you've got all treasure chests. Make sure you've got the bestiary complete before doing any of this, okay? If you start this fight, you are locked in, pretty much, okay? Now, ignore the CPU and the attack node first, okay? First, we want to kill the defense node. We want to kill the defense node first. Once that is done, in fact, where's the spell? Where's the spell? Where's the spell? There. So we're going to dispel the CPU for now. So that's all we're going to attack the defense node. Right, so there's defense node dead. Now, we cannot kill the attack node, otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to set up Flare on the CPU. We're just going to spam flares. Now, the CPU only actually has about 30,000 health, so it's going to die very, very easily. But we cannot kill the attack node until the CPU is dead. Otherwise, 2 of our characters are going to die, and he's going to revive them. So we do want to be a little bit careful here, okay? Let's dispel it again, just to get rid of the reflect. We'll flare it again. Attack and another flare. Honestly, this should actually kill the CPU. Oh no, Dispel didn't go off first. Rosie, you need to hurry up with that dispel. No, not again. Oh, no. Well, that just happened. You know, I don't know why Fusoya turns into like a rug when he dies, though. Man, he really... You know what? We're just going to let him keep reflecting, to be honest. Yeah, we'll let him keep reflecting. I'm going to revive Rydia. It's like he's probably close. Yeah, he's dead now anyway, so that's fine. Right, where's full life? Full life there. Edge, you can use a Phoenix down on Fusoya, I suppose. And then Cecil can just attack. So like, the attack node only has about 3,000 health, so that'll go down really quickly. Oh, we one-shot it. Okay, sweet. Well, that works too. Right, with that fight done. Okay, with that fight done, we are about to lose Fusoya, unfortunately. He was only in the party very, very, very briefly. But he is about to leave the party. We stopped it! We did. We did. Why you? Hello, Golbez. How dare you destroy the giant? You. Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You must wake up. And Fusoya died. What came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You have returned to your true self. Now, do you remember your father's name? My father is Cluya. What? And that makes you subscribes. You two are brothers? I have a brother? You were a puppet in Zemus's plan. He was manipulating you with hypnotic powers. I got that in the end. He chose you because you have the blood of Cluya, a Lunarian coursing through your body. That made it easier for Zemus to control you. But to make you fight against your own flesh and blood. Man, things are getting weird now, huh? That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother. All this hate was against my own family. I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me. We both have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because the seeds of evil that lay inside me. Zemus saw that evil, and he helped it grow. Where are you going? To find Zemus, I have to score to settle. Wait. I too am a Lunarian. Just like Zemus, I will join you. Old man, you're kind of already dead, like, you sure? Goodbye, subscribe. Goodbye, Golbaz. Is that what you want? Golbez is never coming back. You know that, right? Aren't you going to do anything? He's your brother. My brother. We might be in trouble. Yeah, it's kind of amazing it took so long for the giant to start blowing up, isn't it? We need to find a way out? Yeah. Any old way will work. Kane! Oh no, we're not falling for that again. We can talk later. Right now we have to get out of here. Come on, let's go. They're really taking their time getting out of this place, aren't they? You know, it's kind of amazing how they're just fighting the Giant of Babel, and we're the ones who did all the work. Finally, I was able to return to my senses. I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done. Of course we're not going to forgive you. The giant was practically ordering. Stop it. Rosa, it's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control over Golbez. And Golbez too. Golbez is Subscribe's older brother. He was being manipulated by a Lunarian named Zemus who used their shared Lunarian blood to control him. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Golbez is Subscribe's brother. Yeah, come on, Kane. Catch up, buddy. Catch up. Stay up to date, dude. And I too should follow them and give Zemus the payback he deserves. He won't betray us again, Edge. If that happens, you can kill me. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Then I'd better go too. Besides, I want to give the Zemus guy a piece of my mind. Edge. Then it's decided. We go to the moon. Not yet, we don't. Not yet, we don't. We have a bunch of stuff to do. I can't put you in any more danger, but subscribe. That's not fair. You have to get off the lunar whale. No. Come on, just give him a slap, girls. Give him a slap. A little kid won't be much help anyway. Who are you calling a kid? Yeah, I mean, she's fully grown now, man. She's fully grown. Alright, let's go save the world, shall we, guys? Later, anyway. We still have some stuff to do first, unfortunately. Here we are, man. Here we are. Let's go. Look who stayed aboard. Get out of the way, Rosa. No, I'm not moving. You have to take me with you. Why are you doing this? Because I don't want us to be apart. I don't care what happens as long as I'm with you. Aww. The love is coming through. I'll protect you with my life. It worked. Wait, you? This is everyone's war, not just yours. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. You're right. This war is ours to fight together. Let's go. Okay, so now that we have control back, we're going to completely ignore the fact that the world's in danger, and we're going to go back to Earth. We're going to come back to the moon later. It's like we have a bunch of stuff to actually do right now. Not super long stuff or anything like that. It is pretty quick, to be honest. But yeah, we still have some stuff to do. Also, we have Kane back in the party, who, as you can see, is now much higher level, and he's really geared amazingly. See, even though we took all the gear off him earlier, he's now geared really well. And we have the Gunganir, which is a pretty nice spear, to say the least. First things first, I'm going to optimize everyone, because it's been a little while since we've done that. So yeah, we'll just optimize everybody really quickly. I'm gonna give him the Gunganir back rather than the Defender, because I would rather him have the actual spear. So now that we are back in the overworld, we need to go back to Baron Castle. Okay, remember where that is? That's way over here. And now off we go. Kind of sucks that we have to keep doing this every time, though. You know, like going back inside the whale and getting out and so on and so forth. Right, okay, before we go inside the castle, though, I do suggest one, fully healing. Okay, either use a cottage or the inside of the whale. I've got like 90 cottages. I don't care about going inside the whale, so we are just going to use a cottage for that. Then save the game. Save the game. Okay, we're gonna go fight Odin right now, and well, he has the ability to one-shot us, pretty much. So we just now need to go all the way in, and then we need to go over to the east tower, pretty much. Right, now that we are at the east tower, right, we need to wait. I'm pretty sure it's through here. No, maybe it's not. No, I actually need to go into the east tower, don't I? Duh. I'm so smart, guys. I'm so smart. All right, now we go down the stairs. There we go. We got there in the end. Now we just go all the way along to the end of the pathway. Right, once we are in the throne room, okay, heal on up and then approach the throne itself. So you have returned. Hello, Kingy. Your Majesty, I do not need your pity. Although I have been slain, I have been given eternal power. The summoner that follows you will be able to call upon me whenever my help is required. Call on my sword, and it will be yours. However, you must earn my respect by proving your strength and courage. Let us begin the battle. Okay, so with the king, we have 1 minute to win this fight. Okay, we have literally just 1 minute to win this fight. So we're gonna go full damage mode right here. So this is like holy, flare, attacks, jump, the lot. We need to deal, I want to say it's like 20,000 damage, but I mean, we're already really strong, so that's not really going to be an issue. If the fight takes over 1 minute, though, then Odin will attack you with an attack that deals about 5,000 damage. So if you can't kill him in a minute, chances are he's going to one-shot you pretty much. Now, with that said, okay, we have just gotten the last summon, which means we're going to get the Summon Master trophy, where we learn all non-secret summons. Come on, trophy. There we go, Summon Master. So that is for learning all non-secret summon magic. Obviously, we already have the 4 secret summons as well. So the trophies there are done. Now, we're still not done though. So what we need to do now is we need to leave the castle. And then we need to go back and get our other airship, okay? So we need to go get the Falcon, I think this one's called. I don't know, I can't remember. Either way, we need the one with the big drill on. So we need the big red one, basically. Because the next step is going to be back down in the underworld right now. And then this will actually pretty much be the last of the optional stuff. Nope, wrong area. But yeah, this will basically now be the last of the optional stuff that we need to do. And then we can move on and complete the game, pretty much. So we are getting there, guys. We are getting there very, very quickly now. So like pretty soon we'll be in the final dungeon, man. All right, so there's the airship. So now we just need to go over to the left a little bit and go down to the underworld. Right. Okay, so now that we are here, we want to go back to the Cave of Summons. It's like now we're going to go get the remaining items that we couldn't get earlier, the hidden items. They are now available for us to grab, basically. So we already have all the encounters in here, so I am going to turn encounters off. That means I also don't have to worry about casting float, which is going to be a nice little time save. I'll just heal on up once we are done with all this. We're not going to have to do any fights or anything like that. It's quite literally just a case of running all the way through. Right, now that we are back at the Land of Summons, we need to go up and then through the little warp point to take us to the second area, and then we need to go into the shops. So, the first point we're going to is the weapon shop. Come on, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. There we go. So we're going into the weapon shop first, and then we need to interact with the bookshelf on the left for a grimoire. Now, the grimoire, if I'm not mistaken, is just an item that will use like a random summon. Basically, let's just take a look. Yeah, booklet summons a monster. There you go. So it is basically just like a random summon, pretty much. Right, now that we have that grimoire, we're going to go to the armor shop, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to interact with the bookshelf for another hidden item, which is another grimoire. And now we are at 53 out of 54. Okay. So we need one more hidden item, and as you look at the menu, 11 out of 11 chests, 2 out of 2 hidden items. And now, with that, let's go ahead and use Cecil to... Oh, I can't teleport. Have I actually got a... Maybe I've actually... Yeah, I guess I've actually got to go back to the actual cave to teleport out. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's try it now. There we go. Right, we are back out of the Cave of Summons. So now we need to go back to the Sylvan Cave. Okay, we're going to get the final hidden item now. This will be 54 out of 54. And as you may or may not have guessed, it's kind of going to be the exact same as what just happened. We're going to go and interact with a bookshelf, get another grimoire, and that is going to then be the final hidden item in the game. So we're not going to have to worry about any more hidden ones or anything like that, and we are going to get another trophy, which is going to be good, man. It's going to be good. So for the bookshelf we need to interact with, it's the left one. There we go. There's the grimoire, and there's the item detector trophy for finding all hidden items. Right. Now that we have that, okay, we can go upstairs, leave the location, and now, believe it or not, guys, that is actually all optional stuff done for now. For now, we are gonna have to go to the final area, do some stuff there, and then we will have to leave to get one more item. But we need to actually get through there first. It's like we need to get an item drop from the pink flan, and then we're going to have to come back, pretty much. But for now, let's head on up to the moon. Although I am going to heal very, very quickly because, you know, I stepped on a bunch of bad stuff. So we are going to heal. Here we go, though, man. Here we go. In fact, I need to turn encounters back on and get one more level just to make sure I get that level 70 trophy. Whoa. Interacted with the wrong thing. Whoopsie. Hey, look, it was bound to happen, okay? It was bound to happen every now and again. Right, now that we are back at the moon, we need to basically land the same place we did the first time we came here. So we need to land just above the North Cave. And then, yes, we are going to have to run all the way around the caves again. It's fine, though. It's not a big issue or anything like that. We are going to do a couple of fights as well. Let me just redo all of this. We'll just summon Bahamut because we can. Put Rosa on Kyurga, and then we'll auto. There we go. Honestly, Bahamut should, like, murder all the flans, to be honest. We shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Like, I probably could use Quake, actually, but I'd rather use Bahamut. It deals way more damage. Yeah, so what we want to do now is we just want to get another level to get the level 70 trophy. Obviously, Kane rejoined the party at level 76, so we just need to get one more level, and then that should make the trophy pop. Hopefully. Eventually. Come on. There we go. Like, I know we'll get another level up by the time we get to the end of the next area, but still, might as well do it now, hadn't we? Yeah, we've got the potentially hardest and longest farm in the game coming up as well. The pink flan is definitely going to be the most brutal, to be honest. You never know, though. We might get lucky. Obviously, I've got 99 sirens, so that is going to be remarkably helpful. Right, there's another level. And there's the trophy, Seasoned Hero. Reach level 70 for all party members. Right, what are we actually missing right now? Let's just take a look and make sure we've got everything. So, sort by not earned. So what are we missing? Tail of Myth. Exchange Pinktail for Adamantara. We're going to get that. Obtained all sealed equipment. We're going to get that. Complete 100 bestiary. We're going to get that. Treasure chest. We're going to get that. Wayfarer. We're about to get that. And I'm pretty sure that's for completing the game. Yep, defeated Zeramus. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get all the remaining trophies pretty much back to back, to be honest. Like, pretty much everything now is going to be in the next area. There is going to be one thing that we have to leave the last area for, though. As you saw, we have to trade the something for the adamantite armor. That's basically gonna be what we need to get from the princess flan. So we need to farm that a bunch, get the drop, and then we hightail it out of there pretty much. In fact, I can turn encounters off now as well. It's like we got to level up. That's all that matters. All right, and we go to the Crystal Tower. Now, I am just going to very quickly heal on up by stepping on the healing platforms. So there's HP. We'll go do MP as well, and then we will enter the Lunar Subterrain. Here we go, man. Here we go. It's now time. So for this, we just need to basically enter in through the Crystal Tower, go through the far back room, and then look, we're in the Crystal Palace now. So what you can do as well while you're here is you can actually interact with the crystals, and you can learn a little bit about the game. So let's quickly do that. The fall of the Tower of Babel broke the seal placed on Zemus. Now you may reach him. The powerful weapons that once posed a threat to Lunarians are sealed away in the core along with Zemus. We shall guide you to the core. You must head for the moon's core. Yeah, I mean, we kind of already got that, buddy. We are the crystals of the moon. A tremendous energy field exists between Zemus and our people. Containing Zemus's madness strains our power to the utmost. And last but not least, Fusoya entered the core with Kluya's son some time ago. You know, I don't get why a bunch of the Lunarians didn't just wake up and go murder Zemus. Like, why does it need to be us? You know what I mean? Why does it need to be us? The Lunarians should deal with their own problem, man. They should absolutely deal with their own problem. But no, it's always us. We have to save the world. Right, now that we are here in the Lunar Subterrain, we should get the Adventurous Wayfarer trophy as well, which we did. Right, so we have now been to every area in the game. This is the final dungeon, and this now is where we are going to do absolutely everything else. However, I'm afraid to say we're going to do that in the next one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you have, please be sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new around here. Until next time, though, everybody, I shall see you soon.